Welcome back, everybody. Tori and I are going to be demonstrating today our lower body workout for you. I hope that you enjoy it. We are not working out with you today. We are just demonstrating, but I want you to take a little bit of ownership in this workout and ownership in your mindset. So set your intentions, get yourselves warmed up. We gave you a lower body stretching and warm-up video. You guys can see that if you look back through the post. And I want you to just start getting your crap together today. You are coaching yourself. You are in charge of yourself, and it's mind over matter today, making the most out of it. So we're starting with our bands today. So get your bands on. If you don't have the bands, that's okay. You can do more reps, and you can pulse them out a little bit more. We're doing 3 rounds, 30 reps each of 3 different exercises. So we're starting with, oh my gosh, I gotta look. Banded hip thrust on the floor. So you're on the floor, that band on, probably about middle of the thighs. Bring those shoulders together underneath. Press those heels into the floor, and you're just coming all the way to the top. Don't let that bottom touch the floor 30 times. If you don't have a band on, you can just pulse it a little bit more at the top and pause, which you can still do with the band on. So 30 of those. Remember, we're doing these 3 rounds. The next one is squat pulses. This one's kind of like your activation or more like a warm-up, just getting everything activated, so waking those glutes up. Squat pulse, get those legs further apart, hip width apart, sitting all the way back in that squat and then just pulsing it up and down. Staying pretty low. Notice my knees aren't going over my toes. When I sit back, and notice I'm not leaning forward, try to come up in that squat. Shoulders back, chin up. So 30 of those. And then the last one are those lateral walks. So you need a little bit of room. You don't need much. Just get down in a partial squat and go side to side. If you have more room, you can go a little bit further. And of course, the more you keep those legs apart, the more you're going to get out of it. So you don't have to bring them all the way together, but you can. And depending on where you put your band, I know some people try to put it down here at their knees. Switch it up, move it up a little bit, and see what works better for you so you're not putting any tension on those knees. 3 rounds with that, getting activated, getting those glutes activated. What'd you say, Tori?
Oh, I didn't say anything, sorry.
And then our next 3 sets of supersets are going to be 4 rounds with 12 reps each. Some of them are each side, some aren't. So the first 3 sets are Romanian deadlifts, Romanian deadlift pulses, and then single leg glute bridges. So Romanian deadlifts, we're using dumbbells or whatever you've got at home. I'm using dumbbells because that's what the majority of you probably have. So just make sure we're hinging at the hip, our feet are about hip width apart, and our toes are facing forward. When you pick up those weights, be really careful with your form, working on that core, getting those shoulder blades back. And remember, we stay close to those legs, and you're coming all the way to the top. All the way down, all the way up. Try not to bounce, and try not to go super fast. So 12 of those. When you come to the top, squeeze those glutes. And then the next ones are just pulsing, but it's more of like a half range. You're coming up to about the knees, going back down to the ankles, knees, ankles. You can even come up a little bit higher, and you're doing 12 of those as well. And then the next thing after that are your glute bridges, single legs. So you're gonna need something to put your legs up on, a box, a step, a chair, and you're doing each side for these. And I'm keeping my band on for everything. Notice that Tori took hers off. It's more of your preference. And you can use a weight as well. One leg up, come back down, squeeze those glutes as you get to the top. And then when you're done doing 12 of those, you're gonna switch legs and do the other side. And you're going through those 4 rounds. I know I keep saying it, but I don't want you to forget. All of the rest of these exercises, there's either 2 or 3 exercises, 4 rounds, 12 reps. Those are your 3 supersets. Go through all 4 rounds before you move on. And then the next ones are banded hip thrusters. Again, we did that in the activation, but we're gonna do it again. And you can use weights to put on your lap. And for the hip thruster, you're more than welcome to put your shoulders up on a surface. I don't really have a light or a soft surface here, but Tori's demonstrating on her arm end. So You can more than welcome to do these on the floor. So you're going all the way down, coming all the way up. Bring your legs out a little bit further apart if you need that band a little tighter. Notice that I'm not touching the floor at the bottom. When I come up, my shoulders go back on my surface. When I come down, they come up. Squeeze it, pulse it at the top, and keep it up there a few extra seconds if you need to. Then the next one, sorry, I have to keep looking, is kickbacks and seated abductors. So kickbacks are just standing with your band on. Find your spot wherever you want it. If you don't have the band, you can do this on the floor. I'll show you that. But you're kicking back, and you can come all the way down and all the way back up. Just make sure those hips stay turned. Don't try to get that leg behind. So hips parallel. You can do that without hanging onto something as well. And you can also do that down on the floor, either in a plank. I know we've done this before. Plank, or down in that bird dog where you're at tabletop. Whatever your preferences is, that's both sides for those. And then your abductors seated. Remember, figure out where you need to put that band so it's going to be a little bit tougher. We never look for the easy road. We always go for the challenge. And then just having those thighs fly open. Abductors. Nice job, you guys. Keep that core tight. So those are your 3 exercises. Your hip thruster with your shoulders on a surface. Your standing kickbacks or on the floor. And then your seated abductors. And then the next 2 are going to be Bulgarian squats. They are each side. And the lunges are total. Walking lunges with the weight, I would prefer. So, and with the weight for your Bulgarians as well. Remember Bulgarians, you put one leg up, put the weight wherever you want it to go. Single leg, whoops. And you're just lunging. You can put that weight down or up, and you can have the weight on either side. I would prefer the weight on the side with the leg down. That's okay, it's up to you. Remember, push those shoulder blades back so you're not losing your balance or leaning forward. You're going to do both sides, and then your walking lunges are total. So just 12 walking lunges, or you can do them in place. You can keep the band on or off and make sure that knee goes to the floor. And that front knee isn't going over the toe. So go down, shoulders back for that lunge. 12 total for those. 4 by 12. 3 different supersets, and you got your activation to start out with. So remember, you're taking your own ownership in this. We have been training and preparing to be our own coaches for quite some time now, and I keep telling you, no matter who's coaching, no matter what the music is, no matter what's going on for the day, you are in charge of you. So I want to see how awesome you guys are doing on your own. I want to hear about it. And feel free to take a little video of yourself. It doesn't have to be the whole workout, but a little demonstration, a little snippet of what's going on in your life, and posting it on the Mission Fitness member page so that the rest of us can see you. Anyways, have an awesome day, you guys. I love you. I miss you. I will see you soon. This time will be over soon. Thank you, Tori. Have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.